All right, ebusuam will be a kwaba mfambra 2K nis and blossom over YouTube so say ebusuam for ya ba usual. Ensem ahodoa e koso e organize ne de besumi ahwefo ene ye tiefo nya na ebusuam ne kasa no e yade ase enye ni twia na nsem ho eye ensensem ahodoa e koso e wo eye gboko ukupie mu ho no ma chese nya asem keto akura etututuo ne prepra ne kunkum ni nyina eye chese kofa abakosim bia efasa eyebokofue ya wana abusua we na chese Ghana mpanyfo ehya ase so mutu ho ana mo ye dia police fo akọ anyeye ye dia strafo akọ anyeye ne chese aden de ntokwa no ma je se ko anu mbako na me no kase no anda chese Kennedy akompre ko hine Agyapong ono nso wase da bi ontimi ent na wasa akwa emasa ne mo nyina enko so ono nso ne nsem ene sei e wasa abokofo ensense manase mo ntokwai abusua me pesem kase tenten krenko nyankwa jinsem nyanchemu emfamreba babetina sine di ho enkomo city make us so nya subscribe from my YouTube channel ya na don sa boss subscribe button so we are now the bell notification icon so to was be next time bia no me drop a video na announce for sa ka video no ententem so nyankwa video no famra
any points are me wadwuma we be good friend Agyapong.
Yeah.
We released a statement. The
on the Bawku.
Yes, on the Bawku, office of the former member of parliament, Honorable Agyapong. And reading the statement, I feel that we should begin to think a statement and to have Ghana at heart.
Sure.
And to ensure, say, whatever interest I perceive as Ghanaians, the Ghana percentage should always supersede personal interest.
Yeah.
That continues to be the challenge. Now let me read out the statement from the office of the former member of parliament. The position on this matter, which I feel say maybe to calm nerves down a bit.
Yeah.
I am following with deep concern the recent escalation of tensions in Bawku and its surrounding areas. The cycle of violence and reprisals continues to harm innocent lives and disrupt our path to national unity. At this crucial moment, I urge all parties, especially the youth, to choose peace. No matter how deep the grievance, violence is never the answer. Our future depends on peaceful coexistence. I commend President Mahama for committing to the 2482, the second-led mediation process. Originally set up by President Akufo-Addo. This is true statesmanship, putting Ghana above partisanship. Let us support this effort wholeheartedly. When Bawku is at peace, Ghana is stronger. We must move forward together. And this is coming from the office of the former member of parliament.
Okay, for Asin
Central. And then no crown Mekika say Mekika Adamatis be or patriotic party in Zwacho.
Okay.
And I understand that or he has a talk or Cambridge on the 9th to 10th of May and Oxford yes on 24th to 25th.
Okay.
But that aspect of politics also maybe NPP.
Okay.
But this is a message from
fantastic, and this is a pure sound mind message from Honorable Kennedy in Agyapong. This is how I believe say we should be charting the path if indeed as of mine it shouldn't be about me MPP ninety and NDC no power yenka jangum nenyo jamum emfanchu abano ise na ban ba it shouldn't be say me NDC ninty no baby or say to mama infant mama can't make me favor me party no. This is a talker a bit me aboa ame nyina coming together me hu say baby ababedu no we should accept our fault, find a lasting way.
We should be forgiven.
That is it.
Because see you move into me Francho. We should be forgiven. Because if we are not, and probably I had a conversation on Bedroom.
Yeah,
that was where Stuttgart, Brekum West, member of parliament, and Alfred Thompson. Is that correct? Yeah, Kojo Thompson, and also Ewoso. And the matter hinges on, say, the issue of forgiving ourselves and opening up a fresh chapter. Because Ufa Benkuma,
that is it.
So if you try to even navigate and make sure say sa yaw sa enyo bi aya bre bi atwam no yentu no nyina nto ya chi ne we se betima kwen. Nobody is prepared already to forget about those things. So how do we progress? Yeah, but another funny critical area yeah dey amanyo se myself on the matter of tariff increase, electricity. Yeah, but the credit say me pese ye nyina ya ti ade we ase. Ye mfi prekopa ne bedu boku ba bia dey. It has been influenced by all of us. It has been influenced by all of us. If we start apportioning blame, which we can easily do, getting the results for this solution at Bokono, peaceful solution at Bokono, it be a problem. Now see Okroman say, "Oni pa mampenyin kurano, ebi to me ni jidi asheni mu, and then the other asheni mu say, obeti me can deform asumjabana." Look at the number of times our politics and our newspapers and then our media houses. Look at the number of times yama kwai ama yemfa ni diema sebi any politician. In this country. Now who to go to? Our go-to person crown a problem in this country. Why? Okofa Samjona and I say Okofa wine. And our castle could be any no cancer Okofa wine. And the space is being enjoyed with impunity, and nobody wants to talk about this. Brana Esla Ushuonum.
Yeah.
Minister Mechia Baby.
Communication Minister.
Yes, Mechia Baby Obia. One of the key things that they be that many Obi transnational mechanics say Obi. If we don't regulate our social media space. If we don't regulate it, na yesoso nyoma swa where in this country nyoma ye abnormal and ye normal in our sights. It is pass ye dwene say the kumbo kan no na ya chechire o man na o man da chechime agina pampe no that adwene no we've lost it. What we do in this country now is that our solutions to problems are knee-jerk and political solutions. If you do knee-jerk solutions in political solutions, and no number one, that is your efficiency form. 2, and I'm a poem doing some efficiency form. 3, and I'm a membro do donor request betting. 4, and I'm a man yourself about the most important number 1
and
job.
Creative business in Ghana. That's the only business that you want to become rich overnight.
This is the country that we are building.
Yes.
This is the country that you are building.
People are killing, people are lying, people are murdering, people saying to be at the forefront.
Completely.
While other countries are building businessmen and women who hold up their country. This is a country no man come to a standstill. Nobody moves, nobody comes in. A country built on people are very successful through politics. How can we survive?
Survival now can want them know. That's why maybe Dominic, once we are talking about business, I hear the chief of staff of the country, Edin Simbia,
Julius Debra.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I feel that sometimes, I had them in a talk shop because a junior or their tuja say I'm free MPP NDC. Now businesses and businessmen on Ghana for you are not conscious, you are not deliberate about pushing them, whether old or new. Internet Angie Hill no now about so I say that man a group of Opiana Angie Hill be super and then Kingdom no now Angie Hill man be super and then new ones so mubem no near mama super by the close of every year, not a term. If we are able to put 5 strong businessmen Ghana together 4 years now, we have 20 businesses and businessmen Ghana some Ghana but the chief of staff is talking, but and so when we are done, then we analyze critically and how best it can be effective now going forward as a country. Let me our chief of staff. When we are back, we'll have a conversation around it.
A lot of funds are going to come into the economy because once a business starts, it stimulates the local economy where the company will be the business is cited and people get employed, they get money and they pay their taxes, they buy other products from other people, and then our economy is stimulating and growing. And so I think what he intends achieving is that he wants to grow businesses. He wants to be remembered for one thing, that during his tenure, at least, if for nothing at all, he brought up the conversation, invited business people, and asked them to start something. Not just starting, but encouraging banks to give them the necessary support so that we will develop our nation. at least each of the banks that will show up are going to pick 5 projects, 5 bankable projects for this year. And they expect that next year when we return to Kweu, they will invite those 5 people that they helped or assisted to come and testify. So if this continues for the next 5 years, each bank picking minimum 5 people, 5 enterprises to support, the following year doing the same, I'm sure by the end of his 4-year tenure, we'll have over 600 enterprises.
So you better channel 1 TV for us to say or in your video and come away a free or no casa video. So we appreciate you so much. And because that's the chief of staff. What kind of passion of the president?
You see, there be a mechanic has some way. I say so. My God, and shall see I'm building Yanka said, dear. If you are seen a quaja,
Yansha say
I'm building Yanka said, dear. Or man, if you are seen a quaja. Most of our lucrative businesses here are Ghana apart from politics. Aqua could be manfra for some. It's the economy na kasano. We don't own our economy.
How won the cream?
How won the cream? Now look at the center of Accra, the capital of Ghana. How many to the center of Accra?
How won the cream?
Near Kato Sau Kromen in Quadias and Swaka switch. Nankran the car, baby, I and one family. A whole are some to a moment to me again, a jacqueline 15 years ago. That becomes our pride. Your hobby way muso mindset. I could see so mine no ye Ghana ni Elkoswa. Then a yellow ya was one tiasie. But mobile from free approach them no be the corona mine no na could see a boneso. How can we survive on this? Maybe I make us as way. And if the dam share the former president and another Dan Kwakufado, and wura Sabalabuj na Pofi or Damango. Because as was company, I gave back one year up to now, no nyadri at the closure of Ghanaian banks.
It's been taken over by foreigners.
You see, me say
the mining sector taken over by foreigners.
And before Wakasabia can say Akuko Batai, ne 90 aba, Nelson Kumuba, Menkasa Mekan is a Nasabio banks and Penfubinia Bonnie.
Subi Makoko Bata,
Akuko Batai, and 9 etiaba, but in Kumuba.
A bit yaba,
But couldn't and you quase kuno
from Son de
Benfuya, our which I say yes. Aquadabayan from so or see a chinaso, and Chiaquadana Suma Quadanunco, no fruits as a Bubesu. Oh, young Chia could do some pensuono, and no cray, banks sleeping in Momiana and Senfata. But the issue say, a young white bank, sir. A young gun and me a bank. Yeah, then near the capital and the simple Becca Crumhanum. Oh, my, about 60% of the budget support in Framan on the neighbor. Or should be the first country also there be the big say, how can we ensure the Ghana need business a bit me thriving?
That's the first priority. How do we ensure
that a Ghanaian business
ever thriving?
Because about 50 to 60% of budget support is from our neighbor. So we focus near and say, how can I be independent? Maybe I'm say independent, you're independent or baby our mind. So we independent come the 1 year independent. And now brofra near see a braji and we free and some almost no and ye Janet got 2 more. A young crew to Numanana camp see a bench and what you free and some sell
still slaves.
And a gun and Nico drop roach and Urukukum, Cobranis Urukuku 5,000, William Besso. To get a bano cato sabrete to met the burning Casas and Nature or Tinicrum. And then the chief of staff Ekano. Celebrations when any Ghana Hanum. Dear, how to a government the doing to put up a enabling environment to ensure that business will grow. How well have we grown our own businesses?
A quite pabeni afaswa. Yankase Juma, no Ghana of what is your group. Your pigeon.
Or Chinabi, and there, your mama now power and this name.